The report is out. Attorney General William Barr has finally released a redacted version of Robert Mueller's report detailing the findings of the Special Counsel investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Barr delivered an overview of Mueller's findings at a press conference where he confirmed that there was no evidence of any collusion between the Trump campaign and Russian government hacking of emails and documents.
Russian operatives who perpetrated these schemes did not have the cooperation of President Trump or the Trump campaign.
The nearly 400-page report details the ways in which President Donald Trump may have obstructed justice in relation to Mueller's investigation, but that the special counsel could not conclude that Trump had obstructed justice because he could not determine Trump's intentions. Mueller's team notes in the conclusion that while it does not find that the president committed a crime, it does not exonerate him either. The whole report is very long, 448 pages to be exact, and it's in 2 volumes. To help save you some time, here are 5 key takeaways from the report. First, one of the most notable lines in the entire report is Trump's reaction to hearing that Mueller was appointed. On page 290, the report references notes kept by Jody Hunt, then Attorney General Jeff Sessions' Chief of Staff, on May 17, 2017. These notes document Trump's concerned reaction to Sessions after hearing a special counsel had been appointed. The president apparently feared that this investigation would be the worst thing that has ever happened to him. And now that Mueller has finished the investigation, Trump claims it has cleared him, even tweeting out a Game of Thrones-themed image on the morning the report was released, claiming no collusion. Another key to note from this report is that Mueller says he lacked confidence to clear Trump of obstruction of justice, but suggested that Congress could take action. In fact, the report notes 3 times that it does not exonerate Donald Trump. Though the report mentions Trump and his administration saying no collusion 4 times, there is no assertion made in this report that backs this claim up. The report goes as far to say that Mueller ended up deciding not to subpoena Trump, even though he had the legal right to. The report also clarifies what the Trump campaign knew about Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election when it came to meeting with Russians to obtain potentially damaging information on the Clinton campaign. In Trump's written responses to Mueller's questions that were a part of the report, the president said that he did not recall or had no recollection of things that took place around the crucial meeting in Trump Tower in June 2016 between 3 top campaign aides, the president's son, Donald Trump Jr., the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort, and Kremlin-linked lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya. Mueller wrote that his team viewed the written answers to be inadequate, but that they didn't pursue further because it would delay the investigation. The report also said that several individuals associated with the Trump campaign were contacted in 2016 about various efforts to obtain the missing Clinton emails and other stolen material in support of the Trump campaign. Some of these contacts were met with skepticism, and nothing came of them. Others were pursued to some degree. The investigation did not find evidence that the Trump campaign recovered any such Clinton emails, or that these contacts were a part of a coordinated effort between Russia and the Trump campaign. The Mueller report says that Trump called former White House counsel Don McGahn at home in June 2017 and directed him to call Acting Attorney General Rod Rosenstein and order him to fire Mueller on the grounds of conflicts of interest, with Trump saying, "Mueller has to go." But McGahn refused to follow those orders for fear of being seen as triggering another Saturday night massacre and said that he would rather resign. After reports surfaced in January 2018 that Trump indeed did ask McGahn to fire Mueller, Trump then pressured McGahn to deny these reports multiple times, and each time, McGahn refused. The special counsel also determined that there was a reasonable argument that Donald Trump Jr. violated campaign finance laws. Mueller's team declined to prosecute Donald Trump Jr. and other members of the campaign for their participation in the infamous June 2016 meeting at Trump Tower, in part because they couldn't prove that they willfully violated the law. Though the report is comprehensive, there are still many questions left. Will Congress continue to investigate if there was obstruction of justice? Could President Donald Trump be impeached? And do the calls for impeachment either start or end with the release of this redacted report? And could there be a release of a fully unredacted report in the future?
And they're having a good day. I'm having a good day, too. It was called No Collusion, No Obstruction. This hoax. It should never happen to another president again.
Only time will tell.